Welcome friends, this is Lindsay and welcome back to my channel. Today is an episode of Etsy Archeology and I'm featuring a really fun shop called Digital Dollface. You can click the link below. She gave me a 15% off coupon to purchase anything from her shop, and she would like to share that coupon with all of you watching as well. So that coupon will be below for 15% off. She is more of a modern style shop. She doesn't really have vintage stuff, but I've been playing around with mixing vintage and modern because I think a lot of you are probably like me. You like the vintage, the brights, the colors, all of that, the clean lines, but yet you love the beauty and the mystery of the vintage. So I've been playing with kind of mixing them up and putting them together. And so that's what we're doing here today. So I made this little mini journal. The cover is some scrapbook paper that I had, and I did some stitching. We're going to design the cover and clip in some ephemera. So here are her pages. There's 12 different ones. I bought her lemon paper pack. There's 12 different ones. I cut them down to fit in here. And so I printed them out. They're super bright and super colorful. Lots of yellows and pinks and greens. And then I used like spray inks and stencils and things on the other side. So all of the papers are hers. And then I just did some stenciling. Some of them are really light, like yellow. You can't see very well on the camera, but super fun prints. I was very drawn to them, and so what I decided to do was just put all of these in here, and then I decided to do some searching for some vintage lemonade or lemon. This has yellow glimmer mist. It's kind of hard to see. Lemon or lemonade ads and things like that online, and so I printed off some ephemera that we're going to be clipping in here that will give it a vintage flair. I'm also going to do a vintage type cover design as well, and then these are the backs of all of them. This journal will be in my Etsy shop as well. If you'd like to purchase the completed one, you can click below. So for the cover, I have this little piece of eyelet ish material. It's repurposed from a skirt. I've used it in multiple journals. You've seen me use it, but I'm going to use this as a backing for the piece of ephemera or illustration that I'll be putting on the front. So we're gonna have that, and then I printed off some vintage lemon ads, and there's also some really cute things like this lemon crested cockatoo, and I believe one of these birds is a lemon-bellied something or other. So super cute. And I think, oh, it's so hard to choose like what I would want to do for the cover. This wasn't supposed to be printed on there. Got the wrong one. I really like this vintage print here, but this buy lemons and make fresh lemonade, a little lemon made. I really think that needs to be on the front. It's just so adorable. And it has a little hint of the bright modern colors, and yet it is still a vintage ad for lemonade. And what I did, the ephemera, I printed on the back of some scrapbook paper that I cut down, kind of almost vintagey yellow colors. That way I don't have to either sew it onto coffee dyed paper or whatever. It's nice and sturdy, and yet it already has a really awesome coordinating back. And I'm just going to take some brown ink the edges to make it look finished, and we're going to put that right there. Ta-da! I do have some glue here. We're just going to put some glue on this fabric. Digital Dollface has so many adorable, if you like unicorns, mermaids, zoo animals, woodland animals, but you like them cutesy, she has them. She has some hot air balloons, all sorts of adorable things like that. And I like trying to mix them with vintage, and sometimes it's just fun to do something more modern. She does have commercial use is allowed if you link back and attribute her site. But if you want more extended licenses and privileges than that, she has that available as well. So there is the adorable front we just made. How cute is that? Now we are going to cut out these and clip them in. So I'll pause it while I cut them all out so you don't have to watch me cut, and then we'll clip them in and see how it looks as a finished product. So they are all cut out, inked. I have a bunch of paper clips. I also have some yellow and green fabric scraps and rickrack and lace that we're going to use as well. So let's try to get in frame here. All right, here we go. So I have this, which I believe is from the Graphics Fairy, and I think I'm just going to glue that here on the front cover. I always like to, oh, I'm gluing off screen. I'm still working here. I like to have something here on the cover. There we go. And we're just gonna start. Okay, so let's get some tabs. Here's kind of a whitish fabric. We're just gonna staple a whole bunch of tabs on the top so it has a really fluffy, textured feel. There we go. And then I'm gonna clip this on. It's a vintage Sunkissed ad. Every hour uses for good lemons. And then that's the paper on the back. So we're just going to clip it right on here for some fun. And then we are going to staple another tab on this page. And then we're going to, okay, here's Carter's lemon syrup, extra concentrated. So I'm going to clip this one on here. My 3-year-old can't stop saying, Mommy. So hold on. And then we will do another tab here. Here's a piece of yellow orangish ribbon. And I'm kind of trying to, oh, you can't see me. Oh, there we go. Trying to offset the tabs so that they are well spread out. So I kind of did, the first one was over here, then I had one in the middle, one over here, and I'll continue like that. So now I have this Linwood brand label. I think this is from around 1930. So we got that in there. Let's get another tab. Or, I got this yellow ribbon, and I think if I go across the top like that, it'll be really cute. All right. There. Okay, and now I'm going to put on this lemon-crusted cockatoo, the lesser lemon-crusted cockatoo. How cute is that to kind of play with the theme of lemon and have some cute birds in there. You know how much I love birds. All right, so now we got another tab. I think I'll go with this fabric again. But we'll put it in the middle this time. Oh, there we go. And then I have this one, Corona Beauty Lemons. I believe this is from 1900. And that's really a beautiful, beautiful image. I love the crystal picture. Whoops. All right. And then we have another tab. You don't have to do it in any kind of an order. This is just how I felt like doing it. And then I'll leave the middle like that for journaling. And we'll flip here, add this beautiful vintage lemon botanical print. So gorgeous. Okay. We have another tab. More of this ribbon. And I have this cute royal lemon pie filling. I believe this is from the 50s, 53, I think it is. half the usual time at less than fresh lemons cost. All its flavor comes from real lemons. So I thought that was cute. Little vintage piece of advertising, printed advertising there. And remember, these are all backed. So that gives extra fun. Okay, now I'm going to use a little piece of this ribbon up at the top. These were Hobby Lobby sale. I believe it was like they were marked down to $1 a package. And I bought a package, and then someone sent me a package in Happy Mail. Some of my favorite trims right now. And you could use glue instead of staples. I kind of like the staples with this thing because I'm thinking like lemons in a crate and how the crates are stapled. And I just think it adds more texture for this particular journal. All right. I have this Eiffel Tower concentrated lemonade. We'll get this clipped on. And all right, what else do we have for tabs? Running out of fabric. I thought I brought enough, but oh, here we go. This is cute. Okay, let's do a little bit of this trim maybe. I'm gonna have to glue this one on, I think. Oh, I could probably staple it. Let's try. As you can see, I have this so planned out. I like to actually make these on my channel and try things like kind of real time with you guys, so you can see it's not all about being perfect, and it's not all about having all your ducks in a row. It's about thinking as you go and going with the inspiration. So anyway, we are just about done here, but I'm gonna run out of vintage. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. I'm gonna run out of vintage prints here. I might have to go print some more. Just clip on this adorable, this lemon-breasted little birdie down there. All right, I'm gonna go with this again, but I'm going to cut it a little smaller, and we're just going to staple it in this corner. I can't wait to see how the top is gonna look. And then I have this, which is lemon nut cake. It's a little mini recipe. It's from the old design shop. So adorable. And I think I'm just going to glue it right down. Gluing off camera again. Just take my glue stick and glue it right on here. And I have another little piece of ribbon. Make another tab. Oh, well, look at that. I stapled two together. How fun is that? Well, we will make the best of it. We'll just take it off and make the best. Sometimes I would say there's probably not a journal that I don't make a mistake on. And the size of this journal was determined by mistakes, actually, because I originally intended to do a traveler's notebook journal. And I had it cut to that size. After I did the stitching, I was a little rough with it and ripped it. So then I had to cut it a little smaller. And again, I ripped it. So then I had to cut it to this size, which I love. I mean, I love this size, and I love how it came out. But a lot of times the way things turn out are dependent upon my inspiration and my mistakes at the time. And I want to make sure all of you know that and feel comfortable with that, because that's art. There we go. And then I'm going to take my stamp, Uniquely Handmade, limited edition. I'm going to ink it up. Put it right there, and then I'm going to sign it. And I just sign it as Nevermore Creations. So I really hope you enjoyed making this amazing journal with me, guys. Look at that yummy top. And now if it'll focus. How cute did this turn out? Now I want to keep it. You can see the little leaves, and you can see all the different textures, and then you have I love it, guys. Okay. I love it so much more than I thought I would. But I am going to put it in my shop, like I said, so that one of you can have it. I do hope that you do purchase something from Digital Dollface and practice maybe mixing it up with some vintage and having some fun. I would really like to see somebody buy the hot air balloon set and then mix it up with like steampunk and hot air balloon vintage. I might have to do that if no one else does, because I just think that would be so much fun. So I will see you all in the next video.